Welcome back to like 3 seconds later after episode 7, and this is now episode 8. Let's
Yay!
go!
We're going to continue killing shit.
And Ash finally gets his next turn. Just for this episode. And then after that, it's going to be episode 8 concluded. And then episode 9 is going to happen with Ash's turn. See, the reason why...
way too far.
No, it's going to be basically the joke between Happy Birthday Noble.
Time you're gonna ever let me
You'll only
go
have...
twice. It's on my birthday.
It's going to be your birthday by the time you get 2 turns per episode. But even then, it's going to be like 1.5, so you get halfway done with your turn, and then the episode will end just abruptly, and then it will continue on over to the next episode.
My birthday is on a Saturday, so it won't even happen. It will have to wait. It will be 2025.
It will be 2025 by the time you get a Sunday. And that's if it lines up perfectly, because we could potentially accidentally do the week before and after your birthday for D&D.
I mean, just for shits and giggles, we could straight up just do a D&D on your birthday.
3-week D&D, I'd be down with that.
Same here.
We can do Halo D&D
I'm
one
never
week,
busy
next week, the
Saturday.
week after that, and then, you know, have like 9 episodes, and then do whatever the hell I do with them. Anyways, it's episode 8. Let's quit rambling on. We last left off on being Ash's turn, and the whole joke of Ash will never have 2 turns in the same episode. Yippee! So, what last happened was you guys were trying to get past this boulder, and the 3 brutes with drones are killing everyone, including a Marine called John who wielded a hammer and died a horrific, funny death.
Hey, don't you mean he was wielding 2 hammers?
No, because he got hit in the shins, so he technically dropped his hammer, so if anything, he was wielding a hammer to drop to get hit in the shins by a hammer. Mind you, it was a gravity hammer being hit directly in his shins, so the amount of nerve damage and broken bones... His bones weren't broken, by the way. His bones were pulverized.
I was trying to make a joke. Jesus Christ.
I know the joke was there, but I had to get a bit realistic. So, his ankles were pulverized. It's basically like that episode with Harry Potter where his arm bent backwards because there was no bones in it. Imagine that with his shins and him crying out in pain, rather than being confused.
I thought you were talking about the episode where he got turned into a basketball.
No.
Wait, when that happened?
No, that was not a real episode, sadly.
It's just Kevin's shenanigans. We'll have to make an entire clip of your guys' shenanigans.
Someone literally edited a clip to make Harry Potter turn into a basketball, but sadly it was never real.
Yeah. Anyways, let's quit rambling on and get on to lovely episode 8, because I don't want to stay up too late because Rio has work in the morning. So, let's be nice to Rio. Last left off on the guys, well, immediately died. I'm going to do a very shitty recap. I'm sorry, everyone, but to us it was seconds ago.
Bye, Marine, who just wanted to wield a hammer. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, and may your birthday never come, shitter.
I hit someone with a tire.
What was that?
I hit somebody with a tire. It's an accomplishment.
That is true, yeah.
Sniped someone with an assault rifle.
I mean, you can, but then you're kind of going to do less damage than
I did snipe someone with.
Oh, I thought you said you hit some. Okay, never mind. I thought you meant melee.
Yep.
Anyways, so the boulder still stands in the way, and canonically, this boulder will be referred to the Boulder.
The Boulder has conflicting feelings.
I get the reference.
We understood the reference.
It was purely by accident, but I'm happy about it. Anyways.
For once he gets it.
So, as you guys are kind of just minding your business, the brutes are kind of just looking at you. Do your turns, or as they will take this opportunity to sneak attack. Sneak attack!
Hey.
No.
Well, are you guys actually gonna do
They're not
your
in my
turn, or are they
background.
gonna sneak attack? Phone, what do you want?
Sneak. Oh, hey,
I do that
am
while
gonna hurt someone.
rushing over to this one to hide behind the rock.
Oh, that's a bush. Sorry to break it to you, but that's a bush. It's like a little Minecraft dead bush.
I have it in the bush.
Yeah.
Behind the bush.
You hide behind the bush. He looks at you and he kind of just says in his alien way, because I don't know what language they actually speak, but canonically in this D&D they won't
Actually,
speak
most of
English.
them speak pretty human.
Do they actually speak English? Like common, I presume?
Yeah. Yeah, they do speak common pretty damn often.
Well, hold on. Do they need to actually learn that, or do they? That's
I just know in Infinite, most of the brutes you meet speak human or speak common.
that's for I'm pretty sure for game mechanics. I'm not sure if all of them speak that way. That does hit.
Hi.
And camouflage.
Not at the moment.
Roll another one, and you're gonna have disadvantage because it's just a bush, and your armor is purple.
Yeah, orange. Yeah, orange.
So
Yeah, 50-50. I'm still
that
interested.
is a pretty good amount of damage. Now roll one more camouflage because your armor is
Don't worry
purple.
about it
You're on
at
a
the
red
moment.
planet, and you're just behind a
Once
bush.
Then worry about it.
Kevin, I'm gonna
I know.
quiet you
I'm
down.
sorry. Someone walked in. I had to start talking.
No, you're fine. Let's see here. So 4. That's the one you're gonna get. Damage 21 plus 15 minus current health. Get the frick off my hand, man. I had something on my hand.
No, fuck you. I want to stay on your hand.
Weirdo. 21 minus 15.
I'll be weird all I want. Look at me go.
You're not suction cup man.
Do you want me to fucking prove that wrong? I'll fucking suction cup man in Halo.
Oh God. Okay, so you hit him,
Dear.
and I'm just gonna preemptively roll. I did perception.
Perception? You need perception? Yes.
He does see you. He has to squint his eyes because the sun is in his eyes, but he does see you because of your bright purple armor, maybe. But who knows? It's a wild guess. At least you're not Kevin trying to hide. Ash has probably the best chances because of his armor.
Believe it or not,
but
I have a better chance since I'm orange.
You have highlighter orange
my
armor.
armor has a bit of a shimmer that makes it seem like he's gonna be hallucinating.
Mine's more black than anything, so.
You do have red though. You do have red with black, so you could
If I was
hide.
Mine's
closer
just-
to the rock formation, then yes, I would fit in better.
Cassie's just.
If I jump high enough, if I jump high enough, maybe I can blend with the sky a little.
If you jump high enough and you somehow fly high enough, I mean, if you were to like hang on to something that was flying, maybe.
If I roll high enough, I'm camouflaged.
That's not how that works. I'm joking. That is how it works because it's D&D. Anyways,
If you roll high enough, you can fucking Skyrim and crouch, and you're hidden.
fair enough. Fair enough. Ash, Kevin, and Jeremy, what are you guys doing?
My turn. Finally.
Just for this episode.
Anyone?
You can't shoot anyone other than the boulder. The boulder has been shot multiple times.
Boulder is
Ow.
no longer
Boulder is
conflicted about
confused
fighting
fighting a
too
little
much.
girl.
Yeah.
Oh God, I feel like I'm in a Discord call with like 30 people when you guys do that. I heard so many people just do the boulder, blah 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 blah. Felt like I was in a lunchroom. The boulder is over his confliction.
The boulder.
The boulder is
Shoot
conflicted
another
about fighting a little
person.
girl.
Anyways, enough of the boulder references. I'm gonna get copyright striked at this rate.
I'm surprised you haven't been copyright striked once.
I completely forgot. Speaking of copyright strikes, let's continue on with the copyright theme and get some
My
music
turn.
going.
Oh no.
Anyway,
How do I roll perception? Oh wait, there it is.
I mean,
Never
look,
mind.
alright.
my goal here is I'm gonna try and hop over the boulder to punch a brute.
I want you to. Okay, it's still has around half of its mass there.
Is it gonna
So-
punch me? Like,
No, it still has half of its mass. And with that being said, you see the boulder earthbend you into the ground. I'm joking.
I'm pretty sure the boulder is effective.
The boulder is
You're
severely
now an
effective as he quicksands you till the earth suffocates you. Anyways, make a
Anyway.
strength
Imagine-
check. And I'm just
I'm
gonna.
actually gonna join Jeremy in this and also jump up on the
You
boulder.
don't make
Damn.
it. You.
Okay, so
That is
the
horribly
elephants are
low.
gonna be
That is really
doing
bad.
out.
I still want to do the same thing.
You can roll your strength. Actually, wait, hold on. The distance you are. I will say, if you run that distance and try to jump, that would count for your full action.
Never mind.
Okay.
Well, okay, so
Just because of the
Up
distance.
zero, nothing
Realize it.
happens.
I realize this shit ain't going nowhere, so I'm gonna punch the boulder.
Go on and punch.
I'm going to.
You,
You're gonna punch the
the
boulder
Kevin.
fast.
Kevin, you already attempted, so you can't. You
think
You
punch.
underestimate my
You
boulder
punch the boulder
pumping
with
skills.
fast.
You punch the boulder, and he feels like he got bitch slapped by a little girl. Maybe. Okay. That does hit. It does good amount of damage. Damage.
The fire builds up from within, and now I'm going to eat the boulder
Cannon.
to prove I am stronger.
To prove you're stronger, you eat solid rock. I don't think your digestive
fair,
system's
that
gonna
is-
like it.
I don't need my
Shit out of
digestive
fucking tube later.
digest it.
Well, have fun passing
dear.
that through your system. I mean, you may be strong,
Ooh.
but is your gut that strong?
Considering the shit that we usually eat, yeah, I think the stomach would be pretty decent.
Fair
How much
enough.
You've died shot, stabbed, and probably much worse in the gut area. I'd say so, yeah.
I mean,
Hey,
considering you guys.
what are you saying that's much worse? I mean, I guess the hunter, I guess. Like, that's the closest thing to something worse.
Actually, no, I do know something that's really bad. Hold on, let me pull up my notes really quick. I have to open a
Is it
completely
called the
different.
blood.
No, it's called Load Goddammit.
Oh, okay.
I'm not even on the right. Damn it, I'm not even on the right. I have the wrong. I need my laptop to check out the thing. Hold on, I know exactly where I can find out the thing.
Flint Lockwood.
Flintlock Wood.
Yeah, we would.
I need scroll, 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 scrolling, 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 even more scrolling. This is midlife now. Is scrolling. Hold on. I know something that would severely hurt when getting socked in the gut by it. Primarily because if you got socked in the gut, it's called abomination. And if you got socked in the gut by it, it would be punching your entire body. Question mark? Yeah. I will say, for anyone who is curious that is listening to this, yes, that is part of the flood. Screw you, Kevin, for getting that right. And it is equivalent to, it is like, okay, to give it size perspective, it would be considered probably, it's close to a kaiju level. On size alone. Thank you.
Colossal Titan? Or, like, bigger.
Less than the Colossal Titan. Probably like a 25,
so-
like a 20 to 25 meter Titan. To give it an Attack on Titan perspective. I'm not sure how tall the Colossal Titan is, but I know it's not that big. So, to give you that
The
perspective.
Colossal Titan is over 30 feet.
Feet? No, it ain't. Because feet is not. You're thinking of the wrong thing, Rio. Colossal Titan is not 30 feet.
Well, it's over 30.
Meters. It's probably 30 meters. I don't think so though. Colossal.
Why are we looking this up? Hold on a
I
minute.
don't frickin' know, man. We just
Let's
are.
get back to the D&D.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yes, back
Screw
to
the
D&D.
Colossal Titan. Shit.
Hey,
So,
give me a second.
um, so, since we can continue on just a hair without Ash, you punch a good portion of the mass off this rock. I mean, it's a boulder, but enough of the boulder references. And
The
you do.
boulder is done.
Kevin, somehow you get smited on a planet with no rain.
Hang on a minute, man. I was just making the one joke.
God says no.
God says enough of the boulder.
And I said what I said.
Jeremy, as Cassie looks over to Max, she sees this dark, misty cloud form at his feet, and then he falls through the ground. And he's just gone.
Oh, he's gone.
It's really abnormal because you've never seen anything like that before your eyes. Kevin, you see a health bar appear. It says Millennia plus the boulder.
Alright, and that's where Kevin has to make a new character because he just kills himself.
Okay. Anyways, what
I'm
truly
back.
happens is
Sorry, I don't care how good my guns are. I'm
What-
taking myself out of there.
what truly happens is you guys can tell the Marines what to do. Mind you, if you tell them to ram the vehicles, again, they will explode. Except not just one, but 3 times. I will say they do have the only God's cannon did explode. You do still have Gatling guns though.
Hey, do we still need those warthogs? Do we still need
I mean, they're
Yes, we do.
better.
Do not explode all of our warhogs.
No,
You
I'm
only have a
asking
limited-
Cassie that. I'm asking Jeremy this. Like, hey, do you think we still need warthogs?
The sad part is, Ash, you can't say anything because if they're talking first.
I know.
Jeremy, we're next to each other.
No, I know. Cassie also knows. Cassie's not smart. You're asking someone whose only purpose has been punch and violence and anger, and that's about it.
So we don't.
I mean, Cassie's conclusion would probably be like, the more explosion, the better. Plus, I could probably toss one to that brute that's somewhere over there.
Marines, destroy the boulder. Any means necessary.
You see the Marines kind of look at each other. They look back to you. They look back at each other. And then all 3 of the warthogs proceed to charge. Mind you, you guys are still in the way. You said any means necessary. And
Jeremy, we need to move. We need to
these all hit. And I'm gonna quickly say, make a quick dex save or agility check, I guess. Kevin, you get hit. You just get hit
How
by
many?
just the 39.
Okay.
Jeremy, roll an agility check. Jeremy, you flawlessly backflip over one of these warthogs, leaving Kevin to be hit.
No,
and
it's not even that. It's a full barrel roll over the roof. Just flailing over like a barrel roll style.
So, the music just
Guys,
perfectly
guys,
queued up.
how heavy is the boulder?
Yes, you get pinned against it. And I'm gonna have you make a.
Hang on. I just pushed the warthog off.
Oh
and
wait,
walked
that reminds
over.
me. Hey Kevin, I forgot to mention this. Scrap the 39 damage you took. Your shields are gone temporarily. They need a recharge.
How the fuck are they gone? They will have recharged already.
Getting rammed by a warhog does deplete your shields immediately.
Yeah. Remember in the
In
games,
Halo,
that's the best
yeah.
way to kill people?
In Halo, if you ram a person
yeah.
with a warthog, their shields are gone immediately, and they usually die because they get bounced back a little bit, and then they get hit again. But you're pinned, so you don't die. Your shield's just gone.
Yeah,
You
I'm
don't-
gonna
yeah.
push the warthog off me and fucking book it.
Why can I just
So-
see a person
Yes,
suddenly
you
getting
can
grabbed
push
it
them,
and
by the way.
Yes, you can
run
push
the front
warhogs.
first before getting washed and
You
then
flawlessly
getting
push this
jumped
warhog
in,
out of the way. You can run
back.
easily. But all 3 warhogs do catch fire, and they are going to explode. Do with that information as you will.
Does the boulder disappear now?
No, sadly.
Aww.
That's times
We are
3.
distracting the birds that created the boulder, though.
Here's a quick question, Kevin. Do you push it far enough away to get free, or do you just like full send push the warthog back?
Just enough to get free. I
Okay.
still want it to explode
29
on
damage.
the boulder.
Or not 29, 28. Apparently, Yawoli can't read.
The fuck does that only do 28? Is that all of them exploding?
Yes. They do a
So
46.
28.
Oh, no, my bad. I forgot another D. Shit up. They do another extra
Is,
19.
Go.
Is the
There we
elephant
go.
in
That's
attack
better
mode?
damage.
Is the what gonna attack what, Ryu?
Is the elephant in attack mode?
No, they are currently just sitting on standby. No one's really told them to do anything, so they're just waiting. They can still move once the boulder is
Oh, yeah,
immediately clear.
We should have yelled at them, attack the boulder.
They can't because their turrets will do nothing. I mean, their turrets are really weak. Basically, it's like these are non-upgraded. These are non-upgraded. They just do a little bit of damage. But if something is relatively armed, such as like a brute or an elite, they won't do anything to it.
10 o'clock, the apocalypse is happening.
Yeah, they're not meant
Okay,
for
I'm
combat.
gonna yell at I'm yelling at my elephant, go full defense.
It enters defensive mode, and the turret's there, but it's too far out of range for the boulder to actually, shoot at it.
Oh, I'm not worried. It's not for the
So.
boulder. It's for anything stupid enough to attack.
So, as
That's right,
you
you
guys
guys are out of range, aren't you?
of
Barely.
what?
Of the elephant, just barely, probably.
Oh yeah, they're slowly moving, but it's so minuscule that you guys won't be able to see the movement on the map because like they're moving just like 5 feet. But now Kevin's won't move at all because it's in defensive mode. I will say this will last until you take it out of defensive mode, which means you will have to wait until the next friend turn to do that. Anyways, with that being
That's
so,
fine. Until the boulder's gone, it stays in defense.
yeah. With that being said, kaboink kaboink once again for these Marines that are fighting.
Yay!
Okay, so the Marines that fire a shotgun at the brute, they're like, "You killed John!" And then they are going to just full send a 48 damage to that one singular brute. 48.
Jesus.
Damn. These guys were filled with anger.
That dude's.
Oh,
That
God.
They were filled with spite.
They're
kidding me.
filled. Seriously. So one Marine runs up to this brute and he's like, "You killed John!" And he racks the empty shell, and then he immediately, from point blank range, shoots the shotgun purely in the kidney. The brute is temporarily down. It cannot move. So
It's in pain.
yeah, it's in pain to the point where it's gonna have to forego its next action to move or attack. So it's basically equivalent to being knocked prone in this scenario. The other ones fire at the drones that they were being fired at, and they do hit, surprisingly. And they fired, what was it, battle rifle? Battle rifle. Boink.
The Marines
And-
are weak.
No, they're not.
They just
They just miss their shots a lot for some reason. These guys are built for combat. They're relatively good, but then again, they're also built for all units to be fighting against them. Like they're supposed to be able to take on one of every unit and be really good at the fight. They're not meant for swarms of different types. So these Marines fire out the drones doing.
Boulder way. I just thought about something.
You cannot lift it if that's what you're thinking about, or push it, or do anything to it. Again, at the beginning, it was two semi trucks worth.
No, listen, not alone.
You and Jeremy combine your efforts would not be able to lift the boulder right now, or like you could chip away
Not
at it,
lift.
or push.
How the fuck could we not push
How much
it?
does it weigh? Like,
Well, you gotta think about it.
Yeah, that's
You guys
what
are
I've
on
been trying to figure
sand.
out.
You're on sand. It's sunk in due to its weight. It was around 2 semi truck. Well, hold on. First of all, how much does a semi truck weigh?
Well, I'm like,
At least a
together,
ton.
I already have
Trucks don't weigh that much.
over 1 ton.
They weigh a lot, yes, but
They weigh to 10,000 to 25 pounds. Double that. So we're going to just say around 35 pounds, like 35,000 pounds. And since you guys did do over over 2/3, it would be around to 10,000 to 5,000 range.
if it's
It's
around 5,000,
Add up your total pushing capability. Together.
2,408.
2,380.
Wait, how can I
So-
push more than Jeremy?
I don't know.
I have heavier armor.
Yeah, Jeremy does have heavy armor, so
Okay.
canonically, if he took off all of his armor, Cassie would be able to run around
Yeah,
like a
it would
speedy
be-
motherfucker. Canonically. So wait, what was
It would
your
probably
Kevin?
be
What was yours again?
On the level.
Turn into Rock Lee.
2,408.
2,408. Kevin, Jeremy, what was yours again?
2,384.
Oof.
So you'd
If
be able to
my
push
armor was
just
off,
under
you guys
5,000.
wouldn't even
You would
able
not
to
be able to
do it.
push this boulder yet. I
Well,
will.
if we got them Marines to push it with us.
They would not
If
be
I
able
did
to.
one more
They are
punch,
just
then we
basically
could
the
push it.
regular average person. They'd probably be able to push up to
If I
50.
did one more good punch, we could push it, Kevin.
Here's the thing. It's also on sand, so you would both have to roll strength with disadvantage, which means you would just be rolling a normal strength. You wouldn't have advantage or anything. You would just have. I'm
mean,
going to
it's
do
better
add-ins.
than punching. To be fair, it's better than what we were going to have to do.
I will say this: if you guys just keep not only if Jeremy punches it, but if you use your rocket launcher again, you could destroy it.
Well, I would love to use my rocket launcher again.
So, anyways, do you not have ammo for it?
No, you just then let me reload it.
You can reload it. It takes
I
an
have
action.
one extra Oh. Okay, then I just can't shoot it because my actions would be over.
Yeah. To reload it costs 2 half actions as it's written, so it takes a whole action to reload.
Oh, okay. And I do have one shot left.
No, I'm thinking the theme song. The Halo theme. Anyways.
Is it finally my turn?
Yes.
Thank you.
So we're gonna go on to
We're
episode
doing
number
it,
9.
guys.
We'll see you guys next episode. I'm joking.
God damn it.
I
Ash,
didn't even get a turn this episode. You guys kept talking over me. Jesus.
Sorry. Continue. I'm just joshing.
I know you are. So he's in front of a rock. Can you just tell me, like, is the rock, like, kind of, like, there?
Yes, actually. It's actually, hold on. You see that red rock that's right above his hammer? Like, here?
Yes.
He's behind that. But since he's so big, I'm not going to physically put him behind it, but canonically he is behind that little bit of rock. So, for the viewers, it's just be in front of this giant, like, tower of, like, it's not like a giant spike of stone. And there's this, like, little tiny rock that he's behind. So, he's
Okay.
he's out of sight of Kevin. Well, he was out of sight of Kevin.
So, I'm gonna run up and like, around the rock and slash at him with my, energy sword again.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll to attack. He does have a higher thing. Never mind, you still hit. Wow. So 37 and 9. Doing a total of 46 damage to his current health, which is really nice.
I find it ironic that by the time me and Jeremy break through this boulder, the brutes are gonna be dead.
Yeah, I was kind of
Yeah.
expecting all 3 of you guys, like not all 3 of you, all 4, like at least 3 to, like maybe even all 4 of you to stick behind, because I thought you guys were just gonna trail behind the elephants and have all the marines in front. Then the elephants were gonna get up there, and then you guys were gonna get kind of stuck back or something like that. So I had a completely different plan I had to scrap, but hey, it's still working, and I'm happy. With
I
that
mean,
being
yeah.
said,
I mean, it's ironic that me and Jeremy had to get locked out, considering the illegal things we did.
yeah, I don't think those grunts will ever forget what you did, Jeremy, even though they're dead.
Yeah,
The
oh.
grunts who met me, they're lucky.
Uh,
They got lucky. They got,
Yeah.
I did get lucky.
Any grunts that didn't
After
meet Jeremy
I do
didn't
that,
suffer a fate like that. Anyways, continue on, Ash.
after I do that, I'm just
I
gonna
mean, other than the
walk
ones
off.
I suffocated to death.
Hold on, Kevin. What was that, Ash?
After I hit him, I'm gonna retreat back at least a few feet.
Okay, so I'll just say you're 15 feet away from him.
That way, I have a better chance of dodging anything.
Fair enough. So, what is gonna happen is when you go back, I'm gonna say it is their turn now, so it's enemy's turn, and it is going to be the brute that got fired at from the Marines that got fucking shotgun to the kidney, can't do anything. So he's down and out of the fight. It's going to be the two drones that are going to be firing at the Marines. And boink and boink. And those both. Actually, no, the second one hits. Surprisingly, the first one didn't hit. So I need to do that.
Man,
That
Your
is a
foot.
good 16. No, 19 damage.
18.
Is it 18? Whoops.
Yeah, 3 plus 15 is
Shit.
not 19.
Shut up. Shut up. This is the first mistake I had all night. I'm going strong. You're not taking away my personal victory. I also just accidentally reloaded my tab.
Hey guys, I'll be right back. There's food.
Okay. And
This
why
played
did
at
it?
night. Jesus.
Why did it put me as player? I saw everything from the player perspective. Oh, you guys have it simple. Okay. Boink. And I'm just gonna quickly roll this little nifty thing. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. And that is. Need to open this again so the chat, so the viewers can actually, have a chat to look at. Okay, there we go. Everything's back to normal. Even the music kind of got rewound.
What music?
There's music playing in the background. You guys don't have to worry about this, and I have to roll it like this so I don't spoil anything. Okay, so with that being said, this happens, that happens, this happens. It's now your guys' turn. Continue.
Wait, it's back to us again?
Yeah, it's back to you guys again. Oh wait, no, never
Sick.
mind. Never mind. It's episode
You
9.
never did
Because
the
Ash
brute.
can. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. I forgot about the brutes. I got so caught up in everything else. That's not the right sheet. Whoops. So the brute that you attacked, Ash, is going to get up, and he's once again going to shoot at you. He's still behind cover, mind you. Does that hit you? No, he misses.
Yay! No need to roll out of the way.
Yeah.
Or hit the deck.
I mean, canonically, let's just say you were running and rolling and stuff, just so that way you were a harder target to hit. And the one that's next to Rio is going to do his thing, and that's going to be that. That would not hit you, Rio? No, that would not hit you because you're. No, it's AoE, so you take half damage regardless. So you can try and roll out of the way and take no damage, but regardless, you're going to take half damage.
I'm gonna
So, agility.
roll.
Yeah, you just take no damage.
1 degree.
So you take no damage for that. And
Okay.
what is going to happen is this is going to progress because things are happening, guys. The end is nigh. The end is nigh. And now it's actually your guys' turn. I was joking.
A rock.
I'm gonna be firing at the brute in front of me.
Go ahead. That.
Punch rock. Punch rock.
So Rhea, I'm only going to take that first one because that does hit. You can only attack him once, so don't forget that.
Okay.
You do still hit with that 4, so roll damage once, Jeremy. Again, you guys only have 1 attack, so don't forget that. That is good amount of damage. Ooh, 50 whopping damage. 50 whopping damage.
Wait, that was energy sword. That's
Mine's
why.
30.
Never
Oh,
mind.
was that? Oh, wait,
That was
okay.
energy
Then.
sword. There we go.
Abort,
still
abort.
more damage.
Still, 32 damage is pretty good.
I actually.
That is that. Boink. Okay, I will say, pushing it could be a viable option, but it would take multiple checks, and one failed check could reset it, or have worse consequences depending on what it is. So keep that in mind. So, what's going to happen now is Kevin's turn and Ash's turn. Ash, congratulations! You finally get 2 turns in the same episode.
Yay!
And then we're going to do a One Piece to be continued.
Hallelujah. No.
Ash starts to rear up to
I'm gonna
shoot.
go in-
Anyways, so what do you do, Ash?
I run into Spike with the energy
did I
sword
miss?
again.
Don't forget to
As
keep
soon as I
track of
can
the
get
charge.
my page.
So,
1 second. I have to reload my page every time because Roll20 hates me. No, don't do that.
I'm back.
alrighty.
So did we skip Ash's turn into the next episode yet?
Sadly,
No.
no.
Aww.
We can't keep up the joke forever, apparently. Though, hopefully the majority of time. Hey, it just means we're moving things along fast
You
enough.
can always call back to it.
Oh, it will always be a
We're
callback.
good at what we're doing.
So, it also means I'm being very terrible at describing. Sorry, listeners. I am trying to get better at describing. And by trying, I mean I keep forgetting to. So, to be
Think
fair,
of this as a story.
So, to be fair, it's been a long time since we did that, but no reasons for excuses. I'm not going to give any of that BS. So, I'm just going to start doing that now, and from now on out. And if I don't do it, yell at me. And that includes you players. You get to yell at me if I don't describe it well enough for the viewers.
Gabe,
Huh,
Gabe, be quiet
yes.
for a second.
Okay.
My character, Severus, gonna run in, swipe, hits him in the kidney.
That also works because you guys
Back
can
again.
also describe. So you do 49 damage. Woo! Congratulations!
Nice.
And you hit him. He is going to be knocked prone, meaning he has to forego his next turn. Because you got him low enough, so that whopping amount of damage does knock him down. Kevin, it is your thing to do now. What are you doing? I will say, pushing it.
RPG.
I will say, you can push the boulder with Jeremy, but the downside is it will take multiple rolls, and one failed roll could do, depending on what happens, could do nothing, could prevent it from being moved more, or something else. Rocket
That's
launcher?
right.
Why the
I
kidney
dropped
with
the
a
rock.
rocket launcher?
I shoot the fucking rock's kidney with a rocket launcher.
It's going for the kidney beans.
Okay, describe what you do, or do you just simply pull rocket launcher out and shoot?
I pull launcher out and shoot.
Okay, so Jeremy, as you punch into this boulder, you see out of the corner of your little visor, you see Kevin, the madman, pull out a rocket launcher and not running away or anything, not even a heads up. He pulls the trigger and you both take 33 damage with the rock.
We would have healed up our shield, right?
No, because actually your shield, Kevin, would be healed by the charge rate.
Yeah, mine's 50.
Yeah, at
So-
least only my armor going down right now. 33?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the rock is slowly dwindling in health. And by health, I mean it's literally losing mass by
And there goes
basically.
my rocket launcher, because it is now out of ammo.
So, yeah. that is the rest you could do for your turn. You can tell the Marines to do something, but other than kind of move things, they can move some of the rubble out of the way preemptively, but that's about all they can do.
Actually, yeah, that's a good idea. Move rubble. We need to get these elephants through.
So they're going to be spending.
Clear the movement zone.
So they're going to start moving things out of the way. They're making a relatively nice path. If it's not in the way, they leave it untouched. They don't care about it. They're trying to make sure that at least a elephant-sized space. And I'm not talking. I need to describe this. Okay, cool. I just got told there's Omnom outside on the living room. Anyways, so they're these elephants. I need to describe them because not everyone's going to know what a Halo elephant is. They're not like literal living elephants. What they are is armored vehicle transports that are relatively wide, and they're more long. They're meant for transporting units to the battle, and in where they sit in for Halo, usually you see them in Halo Wars. Just one. They're not in the second game, but what they do is they allow you to train troops further into the battlefield. These don't have a limit, so technically speaking, they hold an infinite amount of units, but canonically, that does not exist. They hold a certain amount, but for D&D mechanics, they hold an infinite amount of troops. Anyways, with that being said, with that being said, they start clearing the rubble out of the way, and I'm actually going to say it loses 10 HP because it is less of a mess. So there's like a little path clearing away. You guys could specifically start targeting to clear the middle part, like Moses splitting it in half, but that is up to you. I will say the hit that would make the.
That's actually a good idea.
I will say it's no longer a 0 then, it's a 2 to hit because you're trying to clear certain areas. Because if you do miss a spot, you would be hitting like it's still a 0 to hit, but if you get like a 1 for example, you're just going to be doing damage overall, and the Marines are going to have to clear more out. So in the end,
also I'm gonna have to share Jeremy's fast punch of sass since my assault rifle's not gonna do much.
So Jeremy, you could just like send that over to him really quick. So, as these Marines start clearing the rubble for the path, it's starting to look relatively nice. There's still things in the way, but it's like little pebbles, things that aren't need to worry about. Trying to think. Rio did his, Ash did your thing. That's about everything, except for the Marines that are firing. Did the Marines fire at the brutes this turn, or was that last turn?
That was last round.
Okay, dope. So. The music stopped playing. Why did you stop? Okay. So the Marines are now going to fire, and it's once again going to be, bam, bam.
I scrolled back up through the chat to find it since it's not too hard.
So what happens is this Marine, the same one, once again, kicks down the brute down to his knees, racks the shotgun again, points it to his head, and says, "You're gonna rot in hell for this," and he's gonna pull the trigger. And he kills the brute because he hit him in a weak point. The brute is dead. So, it's dead on the ground. That is one brute less to worry about. Oh my god, my throat just started dying. Why? As for the other ones, they do still hit. This is the sheet I need. Then that. They do. Ooh, wow. They do a 46 damage. Oh, 150. So, these Marines, they pull out a battle rifle, and they start shooting at these drones. And another one, they drop down 2 drones. There's three left? Is it 3? Is it? Drones. There's 2 left. I gotta remember, 1 picture equals 3. So they shoot. They're kind of weaving around, flying, but 2 of them cross paths, and the one in front dodges, while the other one in the back takes all the bullets. Kind of a reverse scenario of, I'll cover for you. So, that drone is now dead, and there is still 2 more in that group. The brute next to you, Rio, he is going to, once again, for the last time, because he's shot all of his magazines, so he has to reload after this, shoot at you. And that does hit, so you can roll to take agility to take half damage, but you will take, if you do fail, a good whopping 18. That does not feel correct. Was that correct? That was correct though. Why did? Oh, that's why. Never mind. That does hit. So. And other than that, that is their turn. So this brute, he, for the last time, he shoots a grenade, and you hear a thunk. You do take half damage, so you just take a good 9 damage.
Figuring out the shield.
Yeah. I will say, don't worry about the charge rate unless if you take no damage. So, you have to take no damage for an entire turn to be able to get a recharge. So Ash, don't forget, you did get a recharge since the brute did not attack that one time.
Yay. Wait, so that means my shields are back up to par, right?
If you took in that much damage, if you took in less than your recharge, they don't recharge to full. Yeah, so yeah, they're back up to full. Because you did take less than 50 damage. So.
Yay! Not
Go.
that I'm doing a very good job of keeping track.
I don't blame you. It's really hard. Yeah. I think it's just better if you guys have like a little notepad or something, then you just write down how much damage you take. And if you take no damage for like an entire turn, you then just put plus 50.
When you D&D long enough, you learn how to do this.
Yeah, but Ash is relatively new to D&D.
Yeah, Ash, I'd recommend taking a notepad or have a Google Doc to the side.
Or something that you can just write down, because rather than just taking it from your sheet, what I do is I just add up total amount of damage taken, and then anytime I get a heal, I kind of put the positive, like I put like plus this, then it kind of just reverts. So like I'll add up all previous damage and then add that, and then be like, that's current health. I can show you at school what I mean. So, with that being said, it is now your guys' turn.
Hey, I need to go for a second. Shit.
Alright.
Oh,
You're good, Ash.
Does that work? Hang on a minute. I'm looking at something. I'm like, how do I do that stuff? How do I add that stuff?
So, I do know why Ash had to go. He'll be right back, don't worry. But for right now, continue on. So, we're gonna give you
Okay, so I'm gonna take his reload time to close in and go for the hit.
Go on.
I'm gonna punch a rock.
Go ahead and punch that rack. Kevin,
This
what,
time
what
I'm
is that
going
dash,
to
Kevin?
Kevin,
what did you roll?
I'm still adding stuff. Oh, that was an accidental.
Oh, okay. Rio, you.
Yeah, I'm still trying to.
Unfortunately,
I'm still
don't
trying
hit.
To copy the punch of the. I'm still trying to roll
I
the
got
punch.
a 0.
Yeah.
I'm still
So
trying
Rio,
to make the punch with sass, but
I don't blame you. So as you run up Rio,
mean,
you rear back this hammer and you slam it into his, what location was it? His small intestine, so his gut, basically. You slam it into his gut, but before it hits, he dashes back, taking no damage, and you miss completely. Weapon. Jeremy, you hit and you clear what you need. You're gonna have damage in half.
Gabe.
Yes.
Kevin.
There we go.
Oh, I heard my name.
Hang on, I have to go. I have to change my stuff because I have to add this as a melee weapon.
Hello? I heard my name. Ash, was that you that said it? Okay, apparently I did not hear my name.
Hey, no, you did.
Okay.
My Boomaw's having a heart attack. I have to go.
Oh, yeah, you go.
Oh.
You go.
Yeah.
Go.
Go. Don't, just go.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll do a to be continued after all the turns are met. I hope everything goes good with Ash.
Don't mind all the rolls.
So
yeah, I do hope it goes well.
Yeah. And Jeremy.
Hey guys, I have to be quiet because I have roommates trying to sleep. This episode was cut a bit short. Here, I can probably just turn my audio up. this episode was cut a bit short because there was a family emergency for someone, and everything's fine now, don't worry. But one of the players had to get off sooner, so what we did was we just wrapped up the episode into a clean to be continued. I caught them up afterwards, and now everything's just kind of worked out. So everything's good, don't worry, but this episode's just a bit shorter, and there is no next episode of this session. There's still more episodes coming, don't worry, but this session was broken down into 2 episodes. So, hope everything is going well.
And Jeremy, let me think, damage and a half for that. That is 13 plus that, which is a good whopping 39. Quick maths.
Okay, I think I got
So,
it mostly
I will
set up.
say,
Yeah.
I will say you clear enough space for the elephants to get through. And what happens is you rear back your fist and you punch, and the rock starts to crumble, and you start to notice you can easily clear out the area. So the Marines start picking all the rubble away. You start punching through the middle of this, and you're kind of slowly digging your way through this. And it gets to the point where it's perfectly clear enough for you to easily make enough space for the elephants. And with that, we're going to do a to be continued. And unfortunately,
Am I allowed to snipe a brute before we do this?
no. I'm going to try and keep it just very simple on what happens. So, hopefully everything goes okay with Ash. So, we're just going to do a to be continued. There won't be an episode 9 as of this session. So, this session has concluded to a full to be continued.
Okay.
Hope all the viewers are having a good day. I will try and update with Ash's permission whether if everything does go okay. So,
Okay.
everyone have a good night.